So many of us are getting really excited about getting out and about, whether that means exploring in your own city of Houston, our backyard, or getting out to another city nearby. We've got some really great travel ideas, but you won't want to spend a ton of money. There's a new digital series offering inexpensive travel tips in top U.S. cities.
It's such a cool idea. It's called George Goes Everywhere, and one of the cities highlighted in the series is, surprise, Houston. The host, George Igoe, joins us now. George, welcome to Houston Life, and tell us about where you got this idea in the first place.
Well, you know, I've always loved to travel. But I haven't always had the bankroll for it, so I kind of had to get creative and try to find things that were undervalued in places. And, you know, I've worked in TV for many years, and so making a show like this was just kind of a marriage of those two aspects of my life.
Okay, I got to give you a shout out because you are a writer for Mike and Molly on CBS, which we love that show. Billy Gardell has been on our show multiple times. And so when you go in your series, George Goes Everywhere, the premise is going into these cities and doing things for $100 or less.
That's right. $100 less total. So we try to find, you know, different stuff, different categories, food, drink, culture, history, nature. So there's, you know, really something for everyone.
And do you find that with that budget of $100, you're really sort of skimping and scraping? Or is the message here that you really can have like a robust, fun adventure on a shoestring?
I think it's that you can have fun without breaking the bank. It's just you have to kind of maybe do a little research beforehand, kind of dig deeper than that first page of Google results, and find stuff that's maybe a little more off the beaten path. And if you do that, I think it's absolutely possible in any city.
I really love how you kind of do the selfie cam. You take us along your journey, and I know that was the whole premise of how you wanted the audience to really feel like we're going along with you. Let's talk about the Houston episode because we all want to know where you went and what did you do for $100 or less.
Well, in Houston, I'm actually a big bit of a space nerd, so I went to the Space Center Houston, of course. I went to the Cockrell Butterfly Center,
yes,
which is a wonderful place. If anyone hasn't been there, it's well worth it, I think. I went to a Mexican restaurant called Irma's, which was actually a tip that was given to me by someone at Space Center Houston. I hadn't even heard of it, but they recommended it to me, and it was a great family-owned spot and real highlight of the place, of the city. And also the Beer Can House. Have you guys ever been there?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. My kids love it.
It's a real fun place. And the Orange Show, another place like a house that was kind of converted to this sort of art installation. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff in Houston.
And what's cool is a number of the places you mentioned don't even cost a dime. You mentioned earlier a moment ago that people should just do their research in advance. What are some of the best resources out there? If someone is planning a trip to one of these cities, where should they begin when it comes to planning their trip?
I think there's a website called Atlas Obscura that I think is a really good website. They kind of catalog sort of more kooky things in a location. And of course, you know, the standard, you know, TripAdvisor, but, you know, dig deep past the first page, get into, you know, page 5 and 6 of stuff in a place. And also, you know, ask around, you know, ask when you're there, ask cab drivers, ask waiters, waitresses, you know, people at the hotel. Just try to get as much information as you can.
And I love that you, of course, that's how you found Irma's, right? When you were just talking to somebody at Space Center Houston. And we should remind people that the $100 or less, these were all attractions that did not include your lodging. So do you recommend any tips for anybody looking for hotel stays or anything?
Well, I mean, again, that's, I think if you do, you know, kind of credit card points and, you know, hotel points, that's not for everyone, but that is something I've done in my life. And I think just, you know, again, searching for, you know, deals, finding out when maybe the off season is, going to a place when it's not the, you know, the height of summer, but going in the fall if you're able to, or even the winter. You know, I like going to places in cold weather sometimes. I think it can be kind of fun. It's fun and different.
Yeah, timing can be everything for travel. We got to let you go, but before we do, tell us about the free streaming platform Million Stories, because this is where people can watch your adventures with George Goes Everywhere.
Yes, Million Stories. It's a new online platform whose goal is financial literacy. They're all about breaking the taboo of talking about money. So many people don't talk about money, and as a result, they don't really take control of their financial future. And so Million Stories is trying to kind of use the power of entertainment to help people take control of their finances.
All right, George Igoe, thanks so much for your time today. We can't wait to see where your next adventures take you.
Thank you for having me.
And if you would like to connect with George, you can check out the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.
It's very cool. Also, he loved Milwaukee, so it's one of the longest episodes that he did. Said he had the biggest bang for his buck in that city.
So many things to do there.
And by the way, he had money left over in Houston, and he gave it to the Hurricane Harvey Relief Fund. It was $22.
Cool.
So that's awesome. Way to go, George. Well, now let's check in with Joe Sam.